and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
All right, we are live. Hello. Good morning. Happy Monday. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Good morning, everybody. What's up? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. New week. A new week. A new week to cop more stuff, right? Right? Morning, suckers. What up? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. What's up? Good morning, good morning. What's up, Andred? What up, Carlos? What up, Blunted? What up, Christopher? What up, Joker? What up, Dwayne? What up, Blunted? What up, Fresh Kicks? What up, Bread and Butter? What's going on, guys? Good morning, good morning, good morning. What up? What up, Ryan? How's it going? Money Make Money, what up? What up, Moose? I'm giving Ross credit. Everyone thought he was going to crash out, but he held his composure. For what? Crash out on... Would you crash out on what? Crash out on what? The Travises? No, man. What is it? I can't crash out on Travis's, bro. Ain't nobody hit. There's nothing to crash out on. Ain't nobody hit that shoe. That shit was like impossible to hit. I can't be upset about that. I would crash out. No offense. If everybody hit besides me, I would crash out. If y'all ate and I didn't, I would have crashed the F out. But overall, I mean, I can't crash out. Ain't nobody touched that shoe, dude. Walking like the restaurant was, man, that's the first Travis W from his site. There you go. Congrats. I entered immediately and forgot about it. Uh-oh. A lot of people are paying resale for Travis's. We'll take a look. I mean, they're very expensive. Very expensive. Very grossly expensive. So, I mean, do you think people are buying them? So nobody in the chat hit Discord. I was on the road. I couldn't log in. I wouldn't say nobody hit, but it was like, it wasn't a lot. I wouldn't say nobody hit. I mean, I'll pull it up right now for you. All right, let me see. I wouldn't say anybody hit. Ross, you said these would hit 700. I mean, I said that early on, but I did change my opinion. You can't, like, again, I said I was wrong weeks ago. I changed my opinion all last week once I saw the demand. I like, the demand was insane. I was saying 700 when it was dead in here. When it was absolutely dead, like 2 weeks ago. I was like, oh, dude, I'm like, this shit's cooked. Like, no one's here. No one's even talking about it. And then once the week of, and once they started teasing it, yeah, that shit was cooked. The resale is high because no one got them. Yeah, that's the reason. That's 100%. I mean, proof, remember? Proof is in the put. Proof is that, like, if people hit, prices come down. But I mean, I'll just tell you right now. Okay, I'll just count. All right, this is not. I'll include kids. Include kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23 hits. 23 hits. 23 hits. 23 hits. And some of them are kid sizes. So say like 20, probably like 20 pairs. For how many people were in here? There was roughly 2,000. We had like 2,000 plus people. Only 20 people hit. You guys can do the math. Right? That's freaking limited. But that, honestly, though, we kind of called it here, right? We called it here. We called it here. People ask me, it's like, oh, I said I said I hope there's at least like 20 hits here. We definitely called it here, bro. This went exactly how we thought it would. You know? We absolutely called that shit here. This went exactly how we thought it would. Now, I have a few things I could say. I have a few things, like, obviously, like, you know, there's a lot of new people that just jumped on board and now they're going into this, and like, I don't know, like, obviously with all the engagement and all the posts and everybody, like, it was hyped, dude. It was hyped. I hit all 3 men toddlers, but I'm selling my men's to get my size. Yeah. That was the prediction. We weren't happy it came true, Ross. Yeah, I mean, with the reports of it being like 40,000 pairs, like, you guys know when it comes to Travis's, it's like, it's not, you can't really always go by that, dude. You know, like the previous Fragment was super limited. This one seems to be just as limited. If 40 to 50K pairs actually dropped on the site, don't you think a fair amount of people would have touched? Yeah, I mean, guys, the sneaker game isn't as big as you think it is, dude. Yeah, if 40,000 pairs dropped, like an actual 40,000 pairs dropped, you would see a few hundred people in here hit. You would have seen over 100 dubs in here. If 40,000 people hit, you would have seen 100 dubs easily. Ross, I heard closer to like 10K. Probably what overall there was. I don't think there was I don't think it was 10K that released on this on the website. There's no way. I would probably say it was closer to like maybe like 3K, 4K pairs dropped that they released, possibly, if that. I don't think they dropped 10,000 pairs on the app on the website. Maybe there was 10,000 pairs overall. Why do people keep pretending to know how many pairs released? Laugh my ass off. Literally, no one has any clue on how many pairs released. I mean, you can give an estimate, Michael. You know, it's called just critical thinking. Okay? When you have thousands of people going for it and you see the results, you kind of have an idea of what is available and what's not. You can kind of get a gist. All right? It's not like this isn't our first rodeo. How can you give an estimate? Because we've been around for big releases and we've been around for small releases, dude. Like we can kind of give like an estimate, bro. If you think there was 100, okay, let's do simple math here. With 20 people with 20 hits in the Discord, 20 hits with over 2,000 people watching, 20 hits. Would you say there's 100,000 pairs dropped? No. Right? You can kind of simply just do the math. One person saying 10K, one person saying 8K, one person saying 40K. Well, the initial post was 40K. That's what people were saying before the drop was 40K. Okay, I don't know where that number came from, but that's where that came from. Okay, was there 40K pairs? No, there was no 40K pairs that dropped. Okay, I think it's closer to like single digits, like 8, 5, maybe 3K that dropped. Now, I don't know how many pairs that they held. All right, I don't know how much stock they held back. I don't know how much they held back. I mean, you guys laughed when I showed you that a buddy of mine had like that I know from SneakerCon said that he was taking pre-orders for 1,000 pairs. So I don't know. You're not the only person that has Discord neither. Yeah, but I think like Skeeter, I don't think like I think this is a general estimate. I think we can get a general estimate of previous me. I do have, you know, there is 11,000 people that are tied to the Discord, you know? So I think it's still a good estimate. Feature has Black Cat Force. If anyone else backdoored, we would get a rant, lol. But if Travis does it, it's just the way the game is. Dude, what do you want me to rant about, bro? I've been doing this for 6, 7 years and nothing has changed a bit. You want me to go full-fledged attack. Dude, what do you want me to do, man? You don't think Nike or any of these guys don't know? I mean, bro, Nigel backdoored a bunch of shit, bro, and everybody was like, oh, whatever. What are we gonna do, bro? Like, I mean, I've been saying since day one, dog. I've been preaching. This game is not fair. It sucks. This game is not fair. It's not fair. I've been telling you guys, it's not fair. It's dirty. This game is dirty, bro. It's nasty. I'm just saying, like, dude, like, I've been preaching, bro. I've been preaching hard, bro. Like the last week, I'm like, this game is not fair at all. It's dirty. It's grimy. There's a bunch. It's all filled with liars, cheaters, and like just nasty people, bro. All about money. It's all the people about money, egos, and everything. Why do you think so many people are turned off, dude? You know? Why do you think so many people turned off? You guys all, oh, wow, where's all your viewers, bro? I've been doing this for 6 years. You don't think most of the people that have been around here quit? So many people quit, bro. So many people quit the sneaker game. I would say probably most of the viewers probably quit. You know? And like it goes through periods, man. Everyone gets super excited and realize it's like not fair and it's whack and they quit and they're like, I'm good. But trust me, man, like you don't think they know about that shit? They 100% know about that shit. And that's why they dropped the Chicago's the same day. Bro, I told you, dude, they do this shit. It's all strategic. You know what I mean? That's why they dropped the Chicago's right now or like, that same day or that week because they know it's a consolation prize. They're trying to get you over it. They only care about money. I know, John. I know, dude. And that's like most of the people in the sneaker game, dude. Why do you think people get fucking robbed or like taken advantage of? Why do you think these stores, bro, these resale shops, man? I mean, these consignment shops we've seen with people losing their money, consignment pairs getting taken, no one's getting paid out, bro. It's just what's up, man? They give you the 20 SEK. I don't know, 20 SEK. I went back to vinyl collecting, more sane for it. Yeah, man, it's like it's very it's rough, man. It's rough. 100%. And I don't blame you, bro. I don't blame you. I can sit back and say, like, yeah, man, I see it firsthand. I know people, I know resellers, and people call me out and say, like, oh, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying. Like, dude, I wish I was, man. I wish I was lying. I wish I was lying, dude. And I don't think it's ever gonna change, bro. Especially with like it people like not making as much money as they used to. You know what I mean? Like that was been my biggest concern. If there's less shoes to resell, it just makes these big shoes that do have value like impossible to get. I mean, dude, the Awakes, bro. Look at the Awakes, man. The Awakes was just as grimy. Dude, they clear as day. All those pairs just disappeared on the Awakes. It's gonna happen next year too, bro. It's all gonna happen next year. And I'm not trying to be sour. I'm not trying to be down, but I'm just saying, like, this is fucking shit sucks. Shit sucks, man. That's why I tell you guys, if you do hit and when you do get dubs, man, you got to be appreciative of those hits. Because I'm telling you, it's like these guys that hit, I'm telling you, these guys that hit, I mean, this is like hitting the lottery. They literally hit the lottery. This might be their biggest hit of their career in sneakers. The biggest hit they might get in sneakers. Like you can't take these hits for granted, man. You got to like when you get big dubs, bro. Especially if you hit brick by bricks, man, that's a massive hit. Uh, how many did our group hit, Ross? 20 something? 20 something? Hopefully they hit the outlet sales tune. I'll be copping a second pair. Which ones? The Chicagos. I can't wait for the Chicagos to come in. The Chicagos would be a nice pair. What was the biggest size they hit? Do we have anybody hit? Oh, 14. Someone hit a 14. Someone hit a 14. J Money hit a size 14. When I hit the Travis Frags on sneakers, I yelled so loud, it was like a poker jackpot. Damn, that's crazy. My biggest hit this year was the pink Awake 5s. That's huge, dude. That's a huge hit. It's like the way the sneaker game is nowadays, bro. It's just making these types of shoes way harder to hit now. That's what I kind of like taken from all this and from the whole entire year. It's like people are kind of like easing back on the GRs and the regular shoes, and they're just coming back and going full-fledged like on all these big shoes. And it's making them even harder to cop. Like these, the jellyfish shoes, Brick by Bricks, Awake 5s. I mean, someone like kind of like commented it yesterday and was like, oh, like trying to like justify that it was probably all bots. I mean, maybe there was a lot of bots entering. Possibly there could have been a lot of bots. 100%. There could have been some bots. But I mean, I don't think any bot cooked. I don't think bots cooked. You know? Like someone's like, oh, some bot had 800 pairs. No bot hit 800 pairs. I'll tell you, there's no way. There's no way a bot hit 800 pairs. There's no way. Honestly, the raffle was open for like 3 hours. Yeah, dude, they bro, and then like I mean everybody someone said like Link said he had 10 people enter for him. So it's like, yeah, when it's open for longer, dude, they easily how many entries you think they got? How many entries do you think they got on this? This had to be by far the biggest raffle we've seen all year. It had to be, right? It had to be in the millions. It had to be in the millions. Had to be. Yeah, it had to be in the millions. How do you know bots ain't cook? Just because of just the probability. Just probability. We waited like a whole week to end with a shitty ass drop, and people can say whatever they want. 95% was backdoored because I didn't see too many wins. And my question to you about this is that, like, I saw a lot of people saying they're done. I would, you know what I mean? I've heard a lot of people saying they're done with Travis Scott releases. My question is that, like, how long do you think this will last? Right? How long do you think this will last? Discoordinated gift subs don't have. What do you mean? Right here. How long do you think this will last as far as like people camping out all week? You know what I mean? How long do you think this will last? Well, people would just like, it's kind of like the boy who cried wolf, right? I can't get access. I was gifted a sub. Make sure you sign up. Click that link that I just put. Click this link right here. Go to your settings, go to connections, and you got to log in. You know what I mean? If they resell, they'll be back. The only way I think is that, like, I know this is what they do. Like, it's an easy strategy. Like, he literally has the whole game wrapped around his finger. Like, all he's gonna do now is that this was a rough release. Those shy pinks, watch. He's gonna make those shy pinks more available. Watch. I know he will. I know Nike will. I know they will. Yeah, so just go here, connections, and then log in here on your Twitch. You can log in with X or YouTube, and our Discord should be down here. Sub-enabled servers. So you got to go to connections. Come here. You can add all these PlayStation accounts and all that stuff, but you can do TikTok. Log in with your Twitch account or your YouTube account, and the server should be here, and just hit join. And you should be all set. I know they're going to make the shy pinks. Let's be honest, we had no backbone. As long as we shows are limited and our resell will always come back. 100. I mean, yeah. I mean, the sneakers app hands out more L's than anybody combined. You know? The sneakers app. I knew I shouldn't have bought the shoe a few days before the drop, but I kept seeing people get fakes, so I didn't. Okay, that's nice. You didn't get fakes? Got to put in perspective. If this was your livelihood, how hard would you go get these at holiday time? What do you mean? I think next year everything's going to change regardless, but people are just tired of the way he did this drop. Thank God Nigel's taking over. We'll see. We'll see, because, like, honestly, his website's fucking ass cheeks too. His website is ass too, bro. Everything on the go is fucking trash too. His website is just as ass. His website is just as bad. I mean, people hit the lows. Ross, Nigel's going to replace Travis? No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. And I'm not saying that's... And I'm not saying, like, that is a... Like, I'm not trying to put Nigel down. Again, I'm not trying to put Nigel down. I'm not trying to put Nigel down. I mean, Travis is an artist, man. I mean, he's selling out shows in Dubai and Tokyo. Yeah. But I'm not trying to say, like, people, yeah. I don't know. But I can't complain about the sneakers app. I hit a size 10 brick by bricks. Talk about new account luck. Oh, yeah, dude, that's a huge hit. At least we had a better chance at the Frag Jordan 1 low 2.0 versus the Jordan 1 highs, the Frag's highs. Yeah. Does not hit the same when you see someone in Travis Scott's anymore. Still hype, but not near the same level as it was. Well, yeah, bro, it's still like it's like he's on his 8th or 9th colorway. If he mixed it up and did a 4 or a 3 or something else, I'm sure, people would go crazy. But it is on its like, but I mean, from their perspective, like they're just printing money. Like, why would you end it, It doesn't make any sense. Like, they're not going to end the Travis Lowe's anytime soon. It's literally a money glitch. It's straight up a money glitch for them. It's the Jordan 10th, Jordan 1, it's the 10th Jordan 1 low already with now 2 more planned. There you go. There you go. I said Nigel's just for competition, but yes, Travis is international pop star, so it's going to be hard for the brand to decline. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, I know Nigel's definitely second. I will 100% agree with you. Like, Nigel is 100% the second most popular by far. It's not even, and then there's a gap. It goes Travis, Nigel, and then everything down here. We'll see what happens with these Virgil. We'll see what happens with this Virgil not Off-White, but Virgil Nikes. The Virgil Nikes could be up there too. Like, I think they're going to be extremely hype. 100%. The Virgil Nikes, I think they'll be up there. Right? But it's just it'll be crazy to see. I want the Off-White Prestos and the khaki 90s. Yeah, I don't know if they have that planned, but we'll see. Virgil's rumor is only 10K pairs. There you go. So there you go. If the Virgil, yeah, okay. So you think we think we have a chance with that? You think we have a chance with that? I mean, bro, like, this is why it's going to get really nasty soon. This is why it's going to keep getting bad and bad and bad and bad and bad. In a sense, like, if it's on sneakers, we definitely have a better chance at Virgil's. Bro, if you think, I'm just saying, I mean, I guess. You're giving a lot of credit to the sneakers app. Dude, bro, you're giving a lot of credit to the sneakers app. Bro, I don't hit shit on, I hit shit now, because it's all bricks and nobody's going for this stuff. But man, sneakers app is just as bad. Dude, new accounts be hitting that shit. Sneakers app can be just as bad. But yeah, I hear ya. But I think you bring up a good point, is that, like, at least you're in, right? It's quick, it's easy, and you're in. And you have a chance, right? Rather than with these raffles, you don't know what's going on, right? You don't even know if you're even in, So I get it. So to me, it's like it's a mental thing. It's a mental thing. It's definitely a mental thing, right? It's more of a mental thing. With these raffles, you don't know what's going on. You don't even know if you're even registered in. But with the sneakers app, it's pending, you see it, and it's worked before, you know how it works. No wait, yeah, you don't have to wait a week. And it's quick and easy. So I get it. 100%. Morning, Bean. What's up? What up? Ross, if the Travis Jordan 1s is an infinite money glitch, like you said, then why only make 40K pairs? Nike sells way more as a GR. Because you wouldn't want it if it was a GR. It's the same thing with everything else. You wouldn't want it. Unfortunately, I know some of you guys would buy them, but like you dude, after like 2 pairs, you'd be like, "Oh, what the hell? I don't need them anymore." You just wouldn't want them anymore. I know. Look what happened to undefeateds and unions. You know? Okay, Ross, I have a question. Yesterday I see Seth started a podcast and first guest with Chris. He was weird to me. I didn't heard anything about it from you. We are going to see you on as a guest for what? Seth's podcast? I don't know. I haven't been asked. I haven't been invited. This is where the Travises went. Let's see. Oh. It went to GOAT. They're all on GOAT. Many of these hard to get releases are basically Nike marketing. The majority of people aren't supposed to get it, just trying to get more people back in. And it worked. The gray. I like it. It definitely worked. It definitely worked. I mean, think about how many people popped out of the woodwork. I mean, dude, with overall, with the thousands and thousands of people, you know, it's like, it worked. All I gotta say is if you make the good sneakers impossible to get, collecting will die. Bots backdooring websites that don't work, YouTubers that don't even know what the F is going on, fighting in lines. I don't I don't know, man. It's always been like that though, hasn't it? Wild Boy? The only difference is we're fighting online instead of fighting in the streets. It's always been like this, bro. I mean, look at the Galaxy phone posits back in the day. So I don't know. It's always all the good shoes have been impossible to get. The only difference is you had to actually go out and get it. You had to get your butt up off the couch, go outside, and go fight for the shoes and go try to drive around and cop them. But now we have the luxury to sit on our butts and fight for it online. But unfortunately with the internet, like internet is available for mostly everybody in the world. If Charizard were friends and family Pokemon would die, normally people need to feel what they have a chance, period, or will die. That's why the youngins don't like Jordans anymore. I don't understand that. I don't understand how Charizard brought into this. What does Charizard have to do? We gotta ask Charizard. If Charizard were friends and family, Pokemon would die. If Charizard were friends and family, but Charizard is hard to get, dude. But like, you don't understand. I mean, look at Umbreon. Dude spend $4,000 opening up Prismatic and still do not get an Umbreon. It's the chase. It's all about the chase, man. It's the gamble, it's the risk. It's the why people go do it. It's not because, dude, if Charizard was in every pack or Umbreon was in every pack, people wouldn't give a shit. So it's always about the chase. You pull the Umbreon, guess what? It's like hitting the lottery. The card goes for like 2 bands. Just like a Travis Scott. Well, all right, let's take a look. People like, I don't know, people love the chase, man. Will the frags stay at this price? No way. No way, man. The frags will not stay at this price. They will come down a tad bit. They'll come down a little bit. They will come down a little bit. I think one thing is people don't forget is that we will forget about this release in a week because that sneakers, another big one will be coming. Yes and no. Yes and no. Like, there's always going to be shoes coming out, but nothing on the horizon is going to be as big as this shoe as far as, like, you know. That's what I said during the streams. I was like, dude, there's nothing is going to top this for this year. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there's good shoes coming out. Like, Black Cats, people are not going to go crazy for Black Cats like they did for these. It's probably going to be it for the year. I think I'm done for the year. If the Costco's donks release, yeah. We haven't seen a shoe hit 1K after release in years, and now it's 2K plus. Yeah, I think there's gonna be some good shoes coming out for sure, but I don't think like it won't go as crazy as this one. You know, there's still some good shoes. I know people are excited for Black Cats. Black Cats are next week. People are excited for Nardwars, Gammas. So we'll see. but I feel like it's, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything huge on the horizon. I don't know if there's anything huge on the horizon. We'll see. We will see. The next thing that's going to go super crazy will be Virtual Ones. Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. I'm with you on that one. Probably the next big shoe that's going to have the community in a chokehold would probably be the Virtual Ones. 100. I would agree with that. I would agree with that. 100% I would agree with that. Yeah. Just because that shoe was just untouchable and never released in the US or unions, depending on which ones come first. We'll see how the unions do. I don't know. I'm kind of like skeptical now on the unions, but we'll see. Air Force One's dropping again. Collabs, Jordan 1s, the Bread 4s. I mean, come on. What do you mean, the Bread 4s? None of that's confirmed, dude. None of that's confirmed. I don't think any of that stuff is confirmed, dude. We'll have to wait and see. I don't want you to get your hopes up. But I don't think any of that is confirmed just yet. It's just the Alaskas. The Alaskas are confirmed. I mean, I've been hearing about that off-white Air Force One forever, and nothing's happening, so. Well, not confirmed, but why would they not release it? I mean, you're saying the bread 4s, bro. People have been begging for the bread 4s and the Canary 1s to come out for like 6 years. So it's like, I don't know. I've kind of like given up a little bit. But I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe it will. Maybe they like you make sense. But I'm kind of at the point where it's like I'd rather just wait and see. I mean, we definitely know the Alaskas are coming out, and we'll see what happens. It could definitely all could come back. 100%. They could just retro everything back. I'm curious how that would be, received. But they could retro all of it back. I mean, he's talking about these ones. He's talking about these. If they are limited to stock and backdoor resellers, expect another 1K resell. Resellers control the market. If the shoes get in hands of regulars, then it changes everything. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. It depends, yeah. If resellers control most of the stock, then they control the market. If it goes into the people's hands, then the people control the market. I mean, let's be honest here. Dude, they're not going to make these a GR. I'm sorry, they're not going to make these a GR. And everybody gets a pair. It's just not going to happen. I love y'all. And I wish that would happen. But there's no way I see Nike just opening up the floodgates and letting everybody get an easy dub on these shoes. They did it for the undefeated, but I agree. I mean, undefeated is a little bit different because I think undefeated, I think Chris Gibbs and the undefeated team wanted that. They all wanted that. But $100,000% not a GR. They would be vaulted the same way since Off-White. Yeah, I mean, if they drop a little bit, guys, if they drop a little bit, it also allows them to bring it back out again later on and still have that aura to it. These are not Off-White, by the way. Yeah, but like, what's the difference? It just doesn't say Off-White. It's the same shoe, guy. You know what I mean? I know it's not Off-White, but it's like, it's the same shoe. Like, taking Off-White off of it, it doesn't hurt the shoe at all. You don't even notice. You don't even notice. I mean, nobody was reading this stuff anyways. So I don't think that hurts the shoe that it's not Off-White. You think the Virgil estate doesn't want big releases and big money? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But anytime they do this type of shit, bro, it's always hard to get. And it's always pretty limited. I know, trust me, we're at that stage, like, just make it for everybody. Everybody gets a pair. But, like, with these brands and their thinking, dude, they tend to make some of this stuff pretty hard to get. I don't know. I know people are wishful thinking, and I feel you. Like, people just want the shoes. But history tells me that, like, the more, like, these types of shoes are always fucking pretty limited. For some reason, they just don't want to. They just don't want to make them widely available. They haven't, and they I don't know. I mean, that's why you got to appreciate the Union drops, the undefeated drops, because those are rare, bro. I feel like those are more rare, like, in a sense, of making a hot shoe widely available. This not being Off-White is going to make a huge difference. They don't even have a plastic zip tag. No, they do. They do. I saw another picture that they do. It just says VAA on the zip tie. Yeah, it's the same thing, bro. They do. They have the zip tie. Unless they're fakes, I don't know. But they have the zip tie. It just says VAA. They have the light blue, not the orange. Okay. Unless these are fakes, I don't know. You're my initials, Versace. Ross, you don't even heart the post. Oh, sorry. Okay. I'll heart you, though. Dan, I'll always heart you. I mean, if you want an example of shoes becoming more available and not reselling, that high look at Kobe's, or reselling that high, look at the Kobe's this past year. They've been releasing a lot more drops at a higher stock number. Yeah, but the Bone Doctor with Kobe's, the Kobe's are on their like third year, right? Like after like he passed away, they didn't release Kobe's for a little bit. But when they first started releasing Kobe's, bro, you couldn't touch them. You couldn't sniff Kobe's at all. It's now gotten to the point because they started releasing so many that people are just, they already have like the Kobe kind of like, I don't know, like the Protro 6s are always different because Protro 6s is like most popular model. But I do think when it came to Kobe's, it's just like they're now starting to get like, they're just dropping more and more and more. They're not as hard to get. But like when they dropped the Grinches were impossible. I did not touch the Grinches. The reverse Grinches, the red Grinches. I mean, you had people copping cleats on Christmas Day. People copping Kobe cleats. Vanessa also wanted to make them as many pairs because she wanted the fans to be able to have them. Yeah, but they slowly, as you saw, like they slowly kind of upticked it, right? The first year they were really tough to get. And then they gradually started to increase and gradually worked it up over the past few years. Like it wasn't just overnight, they just dumped a shit ton into the market. They built it back up to the point where they're actually dropping Kobe's this week, right? They got Kobe's dropping this week. Like back-to-back weeks of Kobe's. You know? Like they just dropped the Caitlin Clarks. People got those. And now they're dropping these, you know? So they're dropping back-to-back Kobe's. Kobe Caitlins are still doing well in demand. Oh, dude, Protro 6s, bro. You just can't, like, Protro 6s, I personally don't really care for the colorway, but, dude, you can never go wrong with Protro 6s. Protro 6s always hit. They always hit. It doesn't matter what colorway, they will always hit. You also have CC making Kobe's, Jalen Brunson Kobe's. I mean, they're just beautiful, available now, yeah. But they are dropping more Kobe's than ever before. So, anyways, this week is kind of quiet. I'm sure you guys are chilling this week. This week you got Converses, Daybreaks, Conversers, books, and then you just have like Jordan 10s this week. You do have the Nego shoes, Kobe's, and then women's Pale. And that will do it for this week, but it's a pretty quiet week. It's a pretty quiet week. City Pack is this weekend. Okay, so it's only, yeah, but if you live in the city, if you live in that city, unfortunately for us, most of us in here, we probably won't be able to get those. If you guys are new here, just joined, don't forget to hit that like button. I know it's Monday. I appreciate you guys. You guys got your crusties in your eyes. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Here's the Alaska stock rumor number. Yeah, dude, like this shit will be smoked, dude. This shit will be smoked. If they're only expecting 10,000 pairs of these, and you think they're going to release these fair, bro. God. 10,000. That's nothing. That's not true, Ross. The 11s are releasing online for some stores. Oh, are they? I didn't see that. I thought they were releasing in store. Tim Cook already got his pair. Yeah, Tim Cook already cooked. Tim cooked. How did you do? The fact that him and Mr. Beast have pairs. Mr. Beast has probably rocks them too. Shams reporting Cade Cunningham is getting his own signature Nike shoe. Is that true? I don't know how I feel about that. Cade is getting his own signature shoe. Cade's a baller, bro. Cade is balling out, but he's very like I don't know. Dude got those for free. I know, right, bro. Dude's worth billions of dollars, and he probably got those for free. For free. He's worth billions of dollars, and he got them for free. Detroit Pistons superstar Cade Cunningham has reached a new 6-year endorsement agreement to re-sign with Nike and will receive his own signature shoe with the brand. His representatives at Excel Sports Management told ESPN his signature shoe is expected to debut in 2026-2027. Which is interesting. I mean, is it very well deserving? Yes. Is he going to sell a shit ton of shoes? Probably not. He's not really a big household name, like nationally. You know? A lot of these dudes now are just not. I mean, it depends. It depends. NBA's tough. Like, these dudes are not like he's nasty. Like, I think he's gonna be eventually top 5. He could be top 5, but I don't know. Like, these dudes, it's tough. Came here to ask, how does it feel to be eliminated from playoff contention and lock in last place in the fantasy league? Stop, dude. You suck. You fucking fantasy fucking bullshit ass fucking fantasy bullshit. You get 6 points, 6 points, 6 points, 3 points, 1 points, 8 points, 7 points. Oh, but Bijan gets 30 and Henderson gets 32. Fuck you. Fuck you. Meanwhile, my team is well diverse. Well diverse. 15, 19, 17. I got players everywhere. You got 2 fucking players that carried you. Fucking bullshit. Fantasy fucking sucks. Fuck fantasy, bro. Honestly. It's like his whole team's ass, but 2 players go off, so you lose. It's like, fuck that. It's so bullshit. Such bullshit. It's like every fucking week, man. How's fucking Jason on a fucking 2-game winning streak? How many years we're gonna see Wemby in the league? I don't know. It's so fucking trash. Chalupa is somehow gonna win it all. But no, his team is not that good, Will. His team is not good. He had literally 2 dudes that went off. Went off. Like, he just needs to win the right 3 games. So trash. Lines are trash. Campbell needs to chill and take points. Yeah, that was bad. And they still could have won at the end. The Eagles got bailed out, paying the refs on that PI call. They got bailed out. Never seen a more horrendous call in my life. PI on 4th down. It's like, Jesus, dude. I hope that ref needs to be investigated. 100%. That ref needs to be investigated. But they still don't deserve to win because they fucking played trash. But that was bad. Got bailed. We locked them down the entire game. Bro. You still only won. It still would have been a touchdown, bro. Again. I mean, at the end of the day, dude, it's a minute 40 left. They're down by a touchdown. You never know. Maybe you still win. 100%. Maybe you still win.
Let's watch it here.
But, like, I've never heard. Oh, my God. Look at the.
Oh, come on.
Literally, typical Jalen Hurts throwing it 50 yards over the dude's head.
Oh.
How is that? Look at that. What? Look, the ball's way over here. He held his arm down. Oh, my God. Besides this, full extension pushing it off. Yeah, let's disregard A.J. Brown. Full extension on the push-off. Please.
Oh, come on.
Holding his arm. Oh, come on. You know it's bad when the announcers, held his arm down. He's not even holding his arm. He's not even holding his arm. He's going like this, blocking his arm, which you can do. Someone send Clizzy a rule book. He needs a rule book. But I'm just saying, do the Eagles still win? Yeah, they could easily still win. But I'm just saying, at least they would have. I mean, the Lions would have had a chance. They would have had a chance. Drake May would have obliterated the Eagles defense. Facts. Facts. The Lions had plenty of chances. That's besides the point. There's still a minute 47. Okay? Okay? Let's get out of a lot of your thick heads. It's a minute 47 left. Okay? Fourth down, they would have punted. Yeah. They would have had a chance. Could the Eagles still stop them? Of course. I'm not saying that. But teams can score within a minute 30, minute 40s. Like, anything's possible. It's football. Anything's possible. That's the only thing. I mean, they had a possibility. I'm not saying they would have or they wouldn't. But, I mean, there's no denying that. But that was a terrible call. But again, I don't know. Like, you guys, you Eagle fans are too funny, bro. Eagle fans are too funny. Eagles fans are way too funny, man. Eagles fans are way too funny. I mean, yeah, Eagles can still win that game 100%. What's the matter? You hated on the Eagles so hard last week. We up now. That's fine. I hope you guys are up. I hope you guys are up because I'm gonna have the last laugh. I know I will have the last laugh. I will have the last laugh. I will have the last laugh. 100%. Ravens creeping up, Ross. Yeah, LOL. You said that last year too. If you can look at this team and say they're just as good as they are last year, I mean, you might want to take those goggles off. Once the offense gets going, the offense ain't gonna get going, bro. You've been saying that all year. Once the offense gets going, bro, buddy, the offense isn't gonna get going. Offense ain't gonna get going. That's the problem. Your defense, you could probably say defensively, you're very better. 100%. I would say defensively, you guys are better. 100%. Defensive line is ridiculous. But the offense looks way worse, dude. I'm sorry. The offense looks way worse than last year. I mean, maybe you turn around. Maybe. But I feel like you took a step forward on defense and like 3 steps back on offense. So, the Eagles' offense play calls need to change. Not really. I mean, you that's what you get from it is the play calls. Not that Jalen Hurts throwing it 30 yards over people's heads. I mean, he had Saquon wide open. Saquon had the dude beat, by 3 or 4 yards down the field. He threw it 5 yards out of bounds. Eagles, nobody's going to beat the Eagles. We'll see. We'll see. If the Eagles go to the NFC or Super Bowl again this year, I feel like the refs are going to hard press as F and tush push offsides. Imagine that. They lose on a tush push. That would be cinema. The Eagles can't be beat. Well, to be honest, I mean, you did lose to the Broncos, and the Broncos have what, one of the best records in the AFC. So you did lose to the Broncos. I mean, but you do have a cupcake schedule. So again, like, I mean, you have a cupcake schedule. You play the Cowboys, the Bears, the Chargers, the Raiders, the Commanders. Literally, you have a cupcake schedule the rest of the way. An absolute cupcake schedule. I don't think it gets any easier than this. Look who we played. Who have you played? The Cowboys, which you guys said are ass. The Chiefs are 5-5. Chiefs are mid as hell. You beat the Rams. That's your best win by far. You beat the Rams. You beat the Bucks. The Bucks lost 2 games in a row. They lost to the Pats and the Bills. Not really saying the Bucks is that good. The Broncos you lost. They're like the best team. They're the second best team in the AFC. The Giants, you lost to the Giants. The Giants are ass cheeks. The Vikings are ass cheeks. The Giants are ass cheeks. The Packers are mid. And that's a close game. You won 10-7. And you beat the Lions. The Colts have had the easiest schedule. Colts play the Chiefs now. Now do the Colts. Let's see the Colts schedule. Okay, Dolphins are ass. They beat the Broncos, though. It's a nice dub over the Broncos. Titans are ass. Rams got them. Raiders are ass. Cardinals are ass. Chargers are ass. Titans are ass. Steelers are ass, but Steelers got them. Falcons are ass. I mean, I would have to say Colts got a kind of a tough schedule coming up. I mean, the Chiefs, that's going to be a good game. Chiefs will be a good game. I still think the Colts can beat the Chiefs, but it's in KC, so it should be interesting. I do think the Colts should be the favorite. Texans are mid, pretty bad. Jaguars, they just won. They just beat the crap out of the Chargers, but who knows with the Jaguars. Seahawks are decent, but, you know, that should be a good game. 49ers somehow are decent. I'd say you have a mid-tier. It's not easy. I wouldn't say it's easy, but I wouldn't say it's super difficult. I'd say a mid-tier schedule left. Patriots. Now do the Patriots. First of all, the Patriots did lose to those teams, but you tend to forget those first two were the first two losses of the season. So, I mean, yeah, they lost to the Raiders, but that was the first game of the season. You know what I mean? Hey, kind of figuring things out. So they lost to the Steelers. They should have beat the Steelers. They had like 5 turnovers that game. But after that, I just don't know what happened, right? It's win, 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 win. And I don't know. The Bengals are trash. Giants will put up a fight. The Giants are going to put up a fight. The Bills should be a good game. Oh, someone just said the Ravens are coming back. And then the Jets-Dolphins. The Pats don't even play any playoff teams. What are you talking about? They played the Bucks, the Bills, the Bucks and the Bills, and the Steelers. The Bucks, the Bills, and the Steelers are all playoff teams. Last time I checked, the Steelers are going to win their division. I mean, it's not our fault the Falcons fucking trash. The Falcons, fucking Fabio's Falcons are trash cheeks. Weak ass schedule. Get the fuck out of here. First of all, I want to take this back to the early. I want to fucking take this back to the early September when I told you the Patriots are going to fucking make the playoffs and y'all laughed at me. Remember? Ross, yeah, Drake May sucks. How about that? How about them apples? Ross was right again. Okay? I said the Patriots were going to make the playoffs. Exactly. Okay? I never said the Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl. I don't think the Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl. I think they're ahead of schedule. I'm not saying the Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl. But for being the worst team in the NFL last year to making the playoffs and probably hosting a playoff game, I consider that a very successful season. Now, they have what? They have the most cap space in the NFL right now. Uh-oh. So, yeah, you little free agents, we're just going to pluck some of your best players. A.J. Brown. Yeah, we're going to get A.J. Brown, and we're going to go all out for next year. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. 100%. Most cap space. We have the most cap space. We'll put Stephon Diggs and A.J. Brown. And we'll get another running back. To pair with Trayvon Henderson. And then we'll make a run next year. What about the Colts and Indy Jones? You want my honest opinion? If the Bills don't make it to the Super Bowl, they're cooked. It's the Bills. The Bills have to make it to the Super Bowl. This is their window. If the Bills do not make it to the Super Bowl, they are fucking done. They are done. They have to make it to the Bills have to make it. The Bills will lose to the Patriots. The playoffs are different than the regular season. You guys are getting caught up in this shit. Okay? When the lights are bright, players step up. Okay? And some players go down. All right? The playoffs are a different animal than the regular season. Okay? They don't make these egregious calls. They kind of, they keep the flags in their pockets a little bit more. Okay? It's a different game. It's a totally different game. It sometimes comes down to late field goals or anything. It comes down. It's craziness. It's absolute craziness. So you just got to get in it. But I will say though, it does feel like the last 5 years, there's really no wild card team that even makes it. It's always the top 4 teams. We haven't seen playoff Drake May yet. He could be Jaden Daniels. He could, for sure he could, but I mean, I do look at the Patriots. The Patriots do struggle with a pass rush. Defensively, they're solid, but they don't have really a great pass rush. So, I don't know. I do think they still have some holes. But it's got to be, I mean, the Bills have to make a run. The Bills have to make a run. I mean, again, you don't want to be playing your best football now. You want to be playing it right around Thanksgiving. Okay? As I told you guys, Thanksgiving is when it all starts. Thanksgiving will be when it all starts. Pats will be first round exit. It all depends on who they get. I mean, they're gonna host right now. It looks like they're gonna host a playoff game. So, I mean, I think that's an advantage right there. It depends on who they get. I mean, if you look at the seeding, I mean, well, right now, do Patriots have the first seed? I mean, Eagles. Oh, no, okay. Patriots got the 2 seed. So they'll play Jacksonville at home. They'll play Jacksonville at home. They'll play Jacksonville and then play the Colts, at home. So, they could easily make it to the AFC Championship with this right here. I'm perfectly fine. Dude, Denver has dude, that's a hardest road for Denver. The 1 seed could be harder to get. Jacksonville just gave to the Chargers. Yeah, but that's fine. I still like our chances better with the Jaguars. I mean, who would you rather go against? Josh Allen or Trevor Lawrence? Playoff Trevor Lawrence. Could still get the Chiefs though. Well, if the Colts beat the Chiefs are basically done. So I might be rooting for the Chiefs this week. No, the Colts this week. We might have to root for the Colts this week. The 1 seed will always play the lowest remaining seed. Yeah, if the Bills are 5, then they'll play I think the Bills will be the lowest seed. Who knows? Still 7 more weeks until the playoffs. Things can change for sure. There's teams that there's teams that could fall off for sure. Still a long way to go. Injuries will play a factor too. It's not done yet. Injuries will play a factor. Packers, Rams, like nobody, no offense, nobody believes in the Bears. The Bears are pretenders. Okay? The Bears are just happy that that they're now relevant again. Like they can now see their pitcher in a playoff bracket for the first time in like a decade. But I mean, no offense, like I don't believe in the Bears. Imagine if it's a Bo Nix, Drake May AFC Championship game. Jeez. The Colts are getting into the playoffs as a wild card. When will Jetta ask for a trade? I mean, we can take them. Patriots can take them. The Eagles D just getting better and better. The offense will come around. You can only hope. You can only hope because like I would be worried about the Rams. To me personally, I think the Rams and the Eagles are the best two teams in the NFC right now. I mean, Matthew Stafford is probably going to be the MVP. And I honestly hope it's the Eagles-Rams NFC Championship from a rematch from last year. Because if you look at it, the Rams were probably only the closest team to beat the Eagles. I mean, you guys, I mean, I know the Eagles won last year in the snow, but it was a close game. It was a very close game. It was a very close game. So I think that will be a good game. I think those are the two best teams. I mean, I like the Lions, but the Lions, I mean, I don't like Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell is just fucking idiot. He's a fucking idiot. And Jared Goff still cannot elevate his game in big moments. But they have the talent. Russ, what do you think about Seattle? You have Sam Darnold, bro. Sorry, dude. Again, Sam Darnold is one of those quarterbacks. He's just like Jared Goff. In big moments, he will crumble. He will crumble. Sam Darnold will crumble. I'm sorry. He's not the guy. He's a great regular season QB, and he's great when he's surrounded by talent. But he's going to crumble. He's going to crumble. He's an excellent QB for the bridge year. He's a great bridge year QB. But I don't know if Sam Darnold can get you over the hump. I don't know. I just, in my gut, it tells me no. I could be wrong, 100%. I would 1,000% could be wrong. But after that epic collapse in Minnesota, I mean, the team was stacked, and that was an epic collapse. Whoa, Ross, don't talk down on Campbell. Bro, he's just pissing me off. Not taking the field goals. Now all of a sudden he's a fucking offensive coordinator. His play calling has been horrendous. Running the ball down the middle against fucking against Carter on third down, third and goal, 3rd and 3. You run the ball down the middle against the strength of the Eagles defense. It's like, He's pissing me off. He's pissing me off. He's absolutely pissing me off. He made that game so much harder. A fake punt, like a fake punt with like a little snap. Like that shit doesn't work, bro. He pisses me off, man. Campbell making insane decisions, just stupid decisions, stupid. He made that game so much harder. Defensively, the Lions play good defensively. Like, I'm sorry, but like, yeah, you held the Eagles to 16 points. 16 points in the NFL, that's pretty good. I mean, this is the NFL. These guys score 30 points a game. Okay? Holding them to 16 points, you got a chance of winning. But like, instead of you made it harder, right? Like if they kick that field goal, it goes 9, right? And it's a whole different game. I don't know. Dan Campbell play calling summed up. If it works, he's a genius. If it doesn't, he's a dumbass. I mean, bro, he's calling plays against the Commanders, and they're putting up 40 points, but it's the Commanders. The Commanders packed it in. The Commanders are ass cheeks. The season's done. They're over. So anybody's gonna look good against the Commanders. But if you put Jalen Hurts on Tennessee Titans, you think he would make them a playoff team? You are who your talent is. No, man. Come on, bro. It's a football team. This isn't the NBA. You need to have a team, bro. Football is not all about one person. No matter how many points they put up, like Jonathan Taylor's, like, score 200 yards. Bro, it's the offensive line that creates the holes. It's the play call. It's so much to it, man. Football is the ultimate team sport. It's not just one guy. Yeah, one guy can make superstar plays for sure, but you don't see the other things around it to make that helps contribute to those plays. It's the best sport. It's by far the best sport. It's the ultimate team game. Brady made stars out of bums, Ross. But there's no other buddy like Brady. People like Brady don't grow on trees, man. You can't. That's like a fact. When Philly won, Jalen don't get all the love. The QBs. Well, bro, like, no offense, you had the best offensive line. Your offensive line is not full of bums, dude. Lane Johnson hasn't given up a sack, I think, all year. Okay? And then you have that other guy, that other tackle that plugged in. You have the two best offensive tackles in the league. Your offensive line is stacked. You have Saquon Barkley, guy. Like, bro, this is like Madden, bro. Philly's playing like Madden. You have A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith and Gilbert at tight end. Like, you don't have scrubs on that roster. You do not have scrubs on that roster. Your weakest link is your head coach, and I think he's a bozo. But you do not have scrubs on that roster. If Mahomes is on that team, they would praise him. Mahomes gets praised because he makes ridiculous plays. He makes the craziest sidearm throws. He makes insane plays. Mahomes is very talented. You can't cut down Mahomes, man. Mahomes is very talented, dude. You know? You just said it's not one player. It's not a one-player league. Yeah, but you're trying to cut down Mahomes. Mahomes is a superstar, bro. Now you're trying to twist it. You're trying to twist it in a way to make it seem like everybody. I mean, Mahomes is talented, bro. Mahomes sometimes too, though. Like again, no. Okay, here's the difference. You can draw up the play all you want, but in big time moments when things break down, superstars make plays. Right? And Mahomes makes plays. There's only so much you could teach. The acrobatic catches you cannot coach. The crazy, throws, runs you cannot teach. Like superstars make plays. If anything, you just proved your point by pointing out Mahomes. Because even with Mahomes, they are 5-5. They have lost people around him. I know. Like Mahomes can only do so much, and you can't it's not consistent too. Like there's sometimes players don't play as good as they used to, or they have bad seasons, or they just have bad games. It's possible. He has a Hall of Fame defensive lineman in Chris Jones and a Hall of Fame tight end. Bro, his tight end is 37 years old. He's basically 1 year away from retiring. And Chris Jones is pretty old now too. But can you name anybody else? Can you name anybody else? Mahomes' best days are behind him? No, I disagree. As long as Mahomes is there, players will want to play with him. That's the benefit of having a superstar QB. Free agents will flock. They'll be able to get people. It's all, I mean, again, it's all GMs and roster configuration, but I mean, as long as you have a QB in the NFL, you should be, you'll be contending. They'll be okay, but are they gonna win all these chips again? Probably not. I mean, as long as Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes is still there, they'll be winning games. I mean, you're acting like Mahomes is like in his like late 30s. Pretty sure he's still in his. How old is Patrick Mahomes? He's 30. He's exactly 30, bro. He's exactly 30. Chris Jones can definitely be a Hall of Famer. Chris Jones is a Hall of Famer. They keep moving players. It's not a consistent bunch because of money. Of course. Money plays a huge factor in all this stuff, right? Eventually, dudes want to get paid. I mean, I know you guys think like some of these guys, like, oh, all they care about is they want to win Super Bowls. They'll take pay cuts. No, they don't. I mean, you don't just play football, work your ass off your whole entire life, make it, and take a pay cut. Especially when you have a chance to make generational wealth for your family and, retire your mom, your family, and everybody else. Like, yeah, dude. So these dudes chase the bags 100%. So when they get there and they have a chance, yeah, they're going to take the most. And plus, when you're trying to do it, you have to pay these guys. Mahomes is like one of the top QBs paid. Mahomes' best days are gone. He's going to slowly decline into Russell Wilson. No. No, man. Stop. Mahomes is more talented than Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson was carried by an elite defense. Are we just going to forget the Legion of Boom? Are we literally going to forget what's his face? Marshawn what's his face at running back? Like Russell Wilson, Marshawn Lynch, yeah. Are we just going to like forget about all those players that he had? Like those teams were stacked. Russell Wilson was always mid. Always mid. Ross, even I will admit, Peyton Manning was awful in 2015 when the Broncos won the Super Bowl and was carried by the defense that year. Yeah, because his shoulder and his arm was shot. That dude was doing stem cell research on his neck. He was done. His arm was a noodle in 2015. Peyton Manning was done. After that neck surgery or whatever, he was done, dude. He couldn't throw the ball the same at all. He was throwing like softballs out there. Everybody could see it. So thank God he got that Super Bowl. Because he was cooked. He was cooked. Every hit was scary. Yeah, man, it was rough. Is Peyton Manning still playing? Missed the big head. Brock Osweiler was the QB up in the Super Bowl that year. Peyton Manning only played the Super Bowl. Brock Osweiler. Oh my God. What is he doing now, that guy? What is Brock Osweiler doing with himself? Brock Osweiler. He's a college football analyst. He's 34 years old, and he's a college football analyst. And he makes YouTube videos. He makes YouTube videos. Isn't that tough, though, man? That's tough, dude. These dudes play in their 20s, and then by their 30s, their career is over, and then like they got to figure it out. That's crazy. But some of these guys save their money, so they're good. Peyton Manning had 55 TDs his second year in Denver. Yeah, and I bet you most of them was to what's his face? Demaryius Thomas. Probably most of them was to Demaryius Thomas. Yeah. Demaryius Thomas, and who was the other guy? That little slot wide receiver that was fast as shit. That was nasty. What's his name? Oh, shit. Not Eric Decker. Eric Decker was on that team, yeah. Who was the other guy? I think he played for like the Jets or something at some point. I don't know. Emmanuel Sanders. There you go. Emmanuel Sanders, yeah. Emmanuel Sanders too. Emmanuel Sanders. Yeah. Yep. You got it. Ding, 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 ding. Thomas passed away, didn't he? Yeah. I believe he had fortunately he had a seizure. Oh, Shockley? Was Shockley on that? Shockley? Oh, Brandon Stokely? They had Wes Walker too. They did. Yeah, Wes Walker, man. Love the guy when he was in New England. Am I going to watch this? Bro, if Joshua doesn't beat this guy, if Anthony Joshua doesn't win, this is his legit biggest fight. This is a fucking legit fight. Jake Paul versus Joshua, Judgment Day. Miami, December 19th on Netflix. Hell yeah. Absolutely. This is right around the corner, too. I can't wait. 100%. This is insane. Here you go. Ready? I'll give it a like. This is legit. This is legit. This fight will not happen? What do you mean it might not happen? Bro, these dudes are going to make a shit ton of money. What do you mean there's no chance this happens? Why won't it happen? You don't think these dudes will want to get a payday? Wasn't it estimate that they were both going to make 20 million, him and Javante? We're both going to make 20 million? This might be Anthony Joshua's biggest payday. Why wouldn't you take this fight? Joshua is effing buns. He's buns now. I mean, he had so much hype. He had so much hype around him. He kind of fell off. But I mean, I think this is actually a legit opponent. Are they like in the same weight class? I thought like Joshua was bigger. I want him to fight Devontae Wilder. Wilder retired? Wilder retired, right? Did Wilder retired? He's not fight. He would never fight Wilder. That would be ridiculous. Wilder's got like a 7-foot reach. If it was only scripted, bro. I mean, maybe he's like, let's do it. I don't know how, dude. Bro, this is insane though. How do you go from fighting Mike Tyson in his 60s to Joshua? Like, I hope he's ready. I hope he's up right now training. He probably is right now. It's what? It's 10:55. I think he lives in Miami. He's probably training right now. Dead ass. He's probably in the gym working out. I hope so. I bet he is right now. I bet he's training. But man, dude, it's scripted, I don't think it. This is legit. This is legit. How do you go from training for Tank Davis into heavyweight like Joshua? I guess you try to like put on more muscle mass. I don't know. He's trying to prove he's a real fighter. He also lives in Puerto Rico now. Does he live in Puerto Rico? I thought it was I thought his brother lives in Puerto Rico. Maybe he does live in Puerto Rico. I'm not falling for the scam. We will get another lame fight like Tyson fight. It's on Netflix, so at least it's free. That's the thing. Like, thank you. Like, at least it's not like fucking UFC where I got to pay $80. I have Netflix. I can watch this fight. I will watch this fight. I might watch it live. I might watch it live with you guys. But thank God I have Netflix. I'll watch it. I'll watch it. It's not like I have nothing else to do. Netflix is not free, but I paid $80 this past weekend. Joe, I love you, but man, anytime Islam or any of these guys are on the main card, I can't watch it, dude. It's just a hug fest. That's how, I mean, it's just a straight hug fest. It's rough. It's really rough to watch. I mean, it's part of it. It's part of it, but I mean, I understand it's 100% like it's part of fighting, but that style is just not worth paying the money in watching. To me, especially on the East Coast. If I was on the West Coast, hell yeah, I'd watch it. Whatever. West Coast, it's fine. East Coast, these fights don't get done till like 1 a.m., bro. Those days are over, man. Staying until 1 a.m., 2 a.m. watching that shit. All the other fights on the card were great, though. Yeah, that head kick I saw from Bo Nickel was insane. Knocked the dude out. Topuria would eat Islam alive. I don't think so. I do not think he wins. You think he really wins? Topuria will eat Islam alive? You really think so? I don't know, man. Dude, these guys that come from like Kazakhstan and all these other countries, these small countries outside of Russia, this is all they do, bro. They're just born to fight, man. That's all they do. They eat, pray, and fight. That's their lives. Eat, pray, and fight. They're just from a different world, man. From a different world. They live in the mountains and like it's just cold gray. If we looked at it, it's just like they don't even have paved roads. Everything's all like dirt roads. It's all dirt roads. I mean, their schools looked like, remember we saw it? Their schools look like prisons. Just all cement buildings. They ain't worried about Travis ones. No. They're not worried about social media or any of this stuff. They don't even have that out there. They eat, pray, and fight. That's it. Never forget when Islam trained in freezing temps. I mean, bro, they're just built different, man. In the fucking mountains, freezing weather. You understand how cold that is?
Наконец-то смог я тебя зимой вытащить.
Обратно в парную. Домашних условиях не повторять.
Bro, you gotta control your heart, man. It's all about controlling your heart rate. Cause dude, that's a shock. Going in the freezing cold temperature like that, you're creating a huge, massive shock to your body. That's got to be like controlling your heart rate. That's freezing cold weather. And you're breathing too, yeah. Insane. All right, I pulled some stuff. I saved some videos I wanted to watch with you guys. I wanted to get your opinion on some stuff. A couple of videos I saw. Here's a funny video you can see.
Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out! I said watch out, yo, watch out, watch out, watch out! I said
Watch out! I said watch out! All right. Here's a video that was going viral.
Sneaker collections don't look like StockX. If your whole sneaker wall is full of Travis Scott's and other collaborations that have never even touched the ground, all you have is a sneaker display. You don't have a collection. If you actually have pairs that have been worn and like general releases from 2011, give an example, Crimson Jordan 3s, you actually got a collection that's worth noting. I'm just tired of seeing all these new age resellers and collectors that are getting all the new releases and then leaving all the old stuff in the past. It's not cool. The new collectors are worried about the resale value. A real collector is worried about the story behind it. I've been collecting since 2013 and I'd much rather have a LeBron 10 than a Jordan 1 right now. So if you're collecting just to flex, that's cool and all, but don't say you got a collection, because you don't. Best sneaker collections don't.
So you guys don't have, technically you guys don't have sneaker collections. Nobody in this chat has sneaker collections. Nobody in this chat has sneaker collections. Okay? Okay? None of you guys have sneaker collections.
Look like StockX. If your whole sneaker wall is full of Travis Scott's and other collaborations that have never even touched the ground, all you have is a sneaker display.
He's talking about me? Is he talking about me? Is he talking about me?
You don't have a collection. If you actually have pairs that have been worn and like general releases from 2011, give an example, Crimson Jordan 3s,
So because you guys don't have this shoe, you are not an OG head. You are not a sneaker collector because you don't have these. Does anybody in this chat have these? Does anybody in this chat have these? Does anybody in this chat have these? Anybody? Post it and show your W's or whatever. Does anybody have these?
you actually got a collection that's worth noting. I'm just tired of seeing all these new age resellers and collectors that are getting all the new releases and then leaving all the old stuff in the past. It's not cool. The new collectors are worried about the resale value. A real collector is worried about the story behind it. I've been collecting since 2013 and I'd much rather have a LeBron 10 than a Jordan 1 right now. So if you're collecting just to flex, that's cool and all, but don't say you got a collection, because you don't.
The only shoes you're posting wearing is hype B shoes, brother. As well. The only shoes you're posting wearing is hype B shoes. I mean, if you're gonna preach it, if you're gonna preach, better practice what you preach, they say, right? I mean, he's got cement Jordans here. He's a Patriots fan. I can't go at him too hard. I can't go at him too hard. He's a Patriots fan. Is he from Mass? He might be from Mass. Oh, he's from Atlanta. He's from Atlanta. He's a Patriots fan. I gotta say.
I offered 1,700.
I can't play this music. This really got you tight, Ross? No.
Pandas. Win $50 credit. Guess how many pandas? Win $50 credit.
I mean, here's all your shoes, bro. Dude's sitting on a pair of Panda Jordan 1s. He's a reseller. Yeah, yeah, clearly he's a reseller. 100% he's a reseller. 100% he's a reseller. But he looks like he's mostly secondhand. He's mostly a secondhand reseller. I mean, but like, that's how some of these dudes are able to afford all these shoes. But like, yeah, they resell sneakers. They resell sneakers. So technically, my question, that's a great question. Are you a collector if you're a reseller? I don't know. I mean, yes, I guess so, but like, that's interesting. He's not a collector, he's a reseller. I mean, would he still be collecting shoes like this if he wasn't reselling shoes? I mean, he could, I mean, most likely he probably wears all these shoes. But like, you can benefit being a sneaker reseller because you could just wear the shoes and sell them. You could always have new shoes because you're always buying and selling shoes. But if you're like a collector and you're just buying shoes because you generally like shoes and you don't sell shoes, and you just have a you're just, I don't know. It's different. It's the best way to be a collector because you're always buying and have options to sell your collection. But like, what about the people that have regular jobs? People hate just normal jobs, excuse me. What if you have normal jobs and you buy shoes with no intention of selling them, just buying shoes? Ross, you sell cards and collect. Yeah, but you can't compare cards to shoes, man. You guys don't not every hobby is the same. Cards are collectibles. Sneakers are really not technically collectibles. Are we really going to have this discussion? The general sole purpose of cards is to collect. The general sole purpose of sneakers is to wear. I collect Legos, yes. Okay. Legos are different than sneakers. You can't wear Legos, can you? Saying you can't be a collector because you also resell is dumb. But do you understand where I'm coming from though? Like, are you collecting because you're making a profit from the hobby, or are you collecting because you generally love it and you just like, you know, because I don't know, like, do you understand what I'm coming from though? Like, you can do both technically, but some people that generally just buy shoes and no intention of selling, there's different, I think, I don't know. Obviously, he benefits more from it because that's his job. He's made a living from it. But some people that just buy shoes and don't make a living from it and have a crazy collection is a little bit different. Cards and shoes are both commodity. Buying and selling to help you collect shoes isn't different than doing it with cards. I don't want to have this discussion if you can't tell the difference between a cardboard piece of paper that is printed, that is sole purpose is to collect. Their only purpose is to collect. Then a difference between a shoe that is made to be on your feet and to be worn. That's on you. Okay? If you go look at a website, do you find shoes under collectibles or sneakers? Or do you find cards under collectibles? You can collect anything, bro. You can collect fucking rocks. If you want to collect rocks, you can collect rocks. You can legit collect rocks. You can collect anything, but its sole purpose is not a collectible, bro. Pringles, you can collect anything. Collect anything you want, bro. You can collect fucking pens. You can collect fucking condoms. I don't know. You can collect anything you want. But Pringles are Pringles meant to be collectibles? Is that the sole purpose? You can collect dick-shaped Cheetos. Facts. Pennies are now collectibles now, too. I know, they're reselling new pennies now. All I'm trying to say is, I mean, like, Obviously, he benefits from collecting sneakers because he's a reseller, right? You benefit it because it's your job. Your sole purpose is to buy and sell shoes, right? You made a living doing it, right? Then, like, I'm saying from some of you guys that literally just have, you work all week and you buy shoes. You're not in it to sell it. You're not, I don't know. Pokemon cards are a game made to play. That's their purpose. People choose to collect them just the same as shoes. All right, brother, you get your head out of the sand. I'm not having this bro, if you think the shoes are the same as Pokemon cards, that's on you, dude. Then you can send your shoes to PSA and get them graded. Go get your shoes graded. Go get your Gammas. Get your Gamma 11s graded. Let me know how that works out for you. Obviously, make a case of how they're different. Imagine getting your shoes graded. Bro, we would all get PSA 4s for the quality control from freaking obviously make your case. Bro, it's clear as day, dude. Shoes, their sole purpose of shoes is not to collect. Everybody preaches that. Wear your shoes. Right? Wear your shoes. Wear your shoes before they crumble. Right? Isn't that, but you can collect anything. I'm just saying the purpose, I don't think Jordan made shoes to collect. Right? The whole purpose of Jordan sneakers, you think Michael Jordan made shoes to collect them? I mean, you can collect anything you want. I'm just saying the basis of it, the root of it is to wear your shoes. You know what I mean? Like, you preach to it all the time, bro. You say shoes are meant to be worn. They're meant to be worn, dude. That's the basis of it. But yeah, you can collect them. You 100%. I'm not saying you can't collect them. I'm just saying, like, again, this whole collectible thing, I don't think that's the sole basis of shoes is to collect. That's all I'm saying. The sole purpose of shoes is to wear them. Do you really think they are releasing 100 retros a year thinking people are wearing them every day? No, they're to collect. Who's buying 100 pairs of retros a year, dude? You're not supposed to buy every shoe. That's on you. You have an addiction. That's called an addiction, my friend. That's an addiction. You think they're releasing shoes for you every single day? Like, you're not supposed to buy everything, bro. To me, that's overbuying. Then why buy a display case for shoes? Then why buy a display case for shoes? Because companies can make display cases. I don't know. I mean, you could still put your sneakers in display cases and wear them. I mean, my shoes are my display cases, but I still wear them. They all have scuff marks in them. Some people look at shoes as art. You can do anything you want with the objects you own. Sure, you can have sex with your shoes if you wanted to. I don't care what you do with your shoes. You know? I have a display case for my belly button fuzz collection. I'm not, again, I don't want you to twist it. You can certainly collect sneakers. I'm just saying that, like, maybe my opinion is different from yours, and that's perfectly fine. But I've always viewed, like, shoes are just, you can collect them for sure. But I feel like the sole purpose of sneakers is just to be worn rather than cards and other, like, Beanie Babies and, like, other things out there, like Labubus and stuff like that. People collect them. You can collect it, but I think everything has a different purpose. Well, who's smashing their Barcelona? The only reason why I say that is because of the Foot Locker story years back, where the Foot Locker employee was going crazy in the back room with the shoes. That's the only reason why I bring that up. This is insane. You all call yourself supporters and can't be honest with the man and tell him he's delusional. Bro, this conversation always triggers people. Always triggers people. Because I have a massive different viewpoint. Because it like pokes at you guys in a little bit of a way. Because I view sneakers as not collectibles. It's all opinionated, for sure. They're investments, Ross, yeah. And you have women talking points. So you're a grown-ass man. What is women talking points? Like, bro, so I can tell you a grown-ass man. Now you're triggered. Victimizing what? Yourself and waiting for followers to soothe your feelings. I can't believe people are this idiot. This is dumb. Ross, you're 37 years old, screaming and screaming on a screen. Bro, you're a grown-ass man that has a Travis Fave fan username. You literally came up with a username, and your username is Travis's favorite fan. That's your username. They rage baiting you? That's fine. I don't think Anthony was. I think Anthony is not trying to rage bait me. I think he's genuinely upset. Collect what you want. It's always a buyer for your stuff. Yeah, again, I don't understand. I'm just saying, I have a different opinion. You can certainly collect anything you want, but I truly believe sneakers are not meant as collectibles. They're just meant to be worn. They're shoes. But you can certainly collect them. I mean, I have a ton of pairs. But I think like eventually it's either I wear them or I sell them. At the end of the day, sneakers and cards are the exact same. Sure. If that's what you think. If that's what you think. If you think that this right here, this thing in a plastic tin is the same concept as this, they're exactly the same. These things are exactly the same. That's on you. They serve the same purpose. They're exactly the same. These two are exactly the same. They're exactly the same. This thing in a plastic protector that serves no purpose, literally serves no purpose. The value is only determined by the market. Literally, it serves no purpose than this, which is a shoe that is meant to be worn to live your daily life. It's only what people, again, the value of it is determined by other people. But it serves no purpose. But they are not the same. Bro, I don't care for cards at all, and I love sneakers, but they are not the same. Sneakers depreciate and crumble. Cards are made for collecting. Again, I mean, that's all I'm trying to say. Like, they're two different things. Certainly, you can collect that. You can collect anything. That's not the whole point. Shit, we collect popcorn buckets. But what's a popcorn bucket? Popcorn bucket, the sole purpose of a popcorn bucket is to hold popcorn. That's it. Doesn't mean you can't collect them. Yeah, for sure you can. But I don't view sneakers as a collectible. That's it. I collect memories. Fat Joe collects shoes. People collect Labubus too. So all those streams you have that are called Show Your Collection. It's called Show Your W's, first of all. Show Your W's. People got it and showed just cards. What? No, people went on there and showed what they're wearing and showed what their shoes that they have. What? It's just people down there that are showing their rotations, showing the shoes that they enjoy wearing and what they like. Ross is a new countdown on Travis' website. It's probably more merch. It's probably more merch. Or it's probably a countdown for how much it's still up. They'll probably take it all down. Possibly that it's probably they're going to remove everything, my guess. Doesn't every YouTuber have a backdrop of hundreds of pairs of shoes behind them? Yeah. Yeah. It's probably, in my guess, it's probably just they're going to remove everything. So they're giving you maybe 23 hours before all of it's gone. You literally have a video of your YouTube title, Sneaker Collection, and reacting to your sneaker collection. Laugh my ass off. I don't know where you're, I don't know your point, bro. I don't get your point. I don't get what the point you're trying to make. You can collect anything. A collection, you can have a collection of anything. But I don't think those, I don't think you look up and say shoes are like, it's a collectible. A collection is not a collectible. Like, I don't know where you're trying, the point you're trying to make. We just have two different viewpoints, bro. If you look at, if you think sneakers are technically collectibles, they're just meant to collect, then that's fine. I have a different viewpoint. I think shoes are meant to be worn. That's it. That's all I'm saying. If you want to collect them, then collect them. But I think shoes' purpose are meant to be worn. Or they'll fall apart. And then that'll be the end. That's it. I feel like Sneaker World started its death once people looked at them solely as the means to make money. They are collectibles, but with the caveats that you can integrate them in your style. Yeah, I look at them as that you can collect them, but I don't look at them as, no, I rearranged that. I would say, I think that the Sneaker World started, like, as soon as you put a value in StockX and GOAT, then they became collectibles, right? Because then, like, people viewed them as collectibles because they had value and you can sell and trade. And then, because the basis of them, of being worn, have been taken away, right? Because again, but they're supposed to be worn. So you're actually a little bit right. Like, I think that, like, because of StockX and GOAT, then people started viewing them as collectibles because they had value and you can sell and buy and, do it all you want. But I think the basis of shoes at the end of the day is just you buy them to wear them and that's it. Or they crumble apart and they just get destroyed. Pokemon is meant to be played. Originally, it was meant to be played, but I think when early on, it turned into a buy, sell, trade collectible, right? So yeah, there is people that play the game, but you can definitely say right now, there's 90, like I would say like 80% or maybe even higher, 80% of the people that buy Pokemon cards collect them. They don't play the game. So yes, it started off like something can evolve. Like maybe the company itself, sole purpose of it was creating a game, but it evolved into something of more of a buy, sell, trade collectible. I mean, that's why they have events. So yeah, it has evolved. It started off as a game, but I'd say right now there's more people buying Pokemon that probably never played the game ever in their life. My point can be collectibles can be worn exactly like the same as cars. Yeah, but you have to drive a car, bro. You can't let a car sit unless the engine will blow up. That's a little bit different too, though. I mean, if you want to say, yeah, I have to wear my shoes too because the sole will break, that's true too. But like cars, cars you can't let sit because then the engine will freaking literally die. You start it up. But the sole purpose of a car is not to collect, it's to be driven. So now we're comparing cars to sneakers. I didn't think, Ford, the guy that made Ford, his purpose was not to make cars to sit in your garage. It was to be driven. I don't understand where you're coming from these concepts, man. You guys are you guys are just, you and Brown Paper Bag Boy is just going crazy right now. Ross, you literally collect too. I never seen you wear any of those shoes in your cases. Do you hang out with me? I never hung out with you in my day in my life. You see me sitting here in a chair, bro. Of course you're not going to see me wearing my shoes, bro. We're not hanging out every day. But if I guarantee you, I mean, dog. I mean, bro. Like, they're warm, bro. Brother, they're warm. Like, they look brand new because I take care of my shit. I'm a grown man. Like, dude, it's called just taking care of your stuff. It's like you spend all this money. Why not take care of your stuff? What are we doing here? Ross, skateboard decks are meant to be skated, not displayed on the wall. Facts. 100% facts. 100%. Skateboards are meant to be skated. 100%. The whole purpose of it is to be skated. And they're on my wall, yeah. 100%. I agree with you. $100%. I'm not arguing with you on that. Yeah. What's the countdown? I think it's probably till like everything gets removed from the page. To wrap it up, people that buy old 85 Jordan 1s are doing it to wear them and not to collect in the eyes. See, now you're trying to do in this gotcha moment. I mean, those are old. Those are the originals. You know what I mean? That's vintage. That's originals. Those can never be remade. So now you're trying to go like a sub-level of a branch. Okay? I mean, yeah, obviously you can't wear 85s. You can't wear shit from 1985. You can't wear 1985. That's vintage. That's original. They will never be remade. Like, that's a classic. But again, they were never made to be collected. They were made to be worn. Yeah. I mean, that's the same thing. Like, are you gonna, if you can go ahead and buy game worn Jordan sneakers. Go buy game worn signed Jordan shoes. You can display those. That's sports memorabilia. Lane Johnson going to AR or IR. That's a huge loss. Where's the link? What link for what? The basis of the coin was used to be yeah. I mean, things evolve, things change. You see the Air Force Ones made for Dornbecker kids? No. Should we take the action figures out and play with them? Yeah, you should. Definitely should. Why does it say Chipotle? We unboxed a rare Chipotle Nike Air Force One oil Fast One Lancaster, who's part of the Nike Dornbecker Freestyle program. They really made a Chipotle Nike, excuse me.
Till now. Chipotle and Nike partner up on an Air Force One celebrating Ali Fasone Lancaster, who's a part of the Dornbecker Freestyle program. First off, the packaging comes in a giant Chipotle burrito bowl. Inside you can see this card explaining Ali's story, and it even includes Nike swoosh utensils and a Chipotle handkerchief. Ali is an aspiring chef, and Chipotle is his go-to meal, so his Air Force One is wrapped in silver patent leather as a nod to the aluminum foil and burrito bowl packaging. It also features this nice cream textured upper and dons the Chipotle logo across the heel and the tongue. The pair has a green swoosh for the guac that Ali adds to every order, and yes, we know it's extra. On the heel tab it reads Ali's Order 572. That marks the 572 laps, a full marathon that Ali walked around the oncology unit during his treatment. My favorite hidden detail is the insole, inspired by Chipotle's iconic to-go bag, and it's even stuffed with this Chipotle paper, which is a nice touch. And lastly, the brown outsole matching Chipotle's napkins and bags with Chipotle is my life embossed across the bottom. This pair was custom made just for Ali and not for a commercial release, but a retail version of his food-inspired Air Force One drops this winter on sneakers and select retailers. For Complex, this is Douglas Jace, and don't forget to shop on Complex for the latest footwear and exclusive drops from your favorite brands. Peace.
That's actually pretty cool. D-Bristle, stop, bro. And this is actually kind of fun. I think it's pretty cool. Well, it kind of goes hand in hand. You know that shoe would be overpriced, just like how Chipotle is. What's the countdown on the Travis site? It's probably just they're removing. They're giving you 23 hours to buy something on the site, and then they'll just remove it all. Or should we start? Should we start with the rumor that they're gonna restock? Restock? I'm gonna make. Should I make videos saying restock? No, the countdown, my guess is that they're probably going to remove all this in 23 hours to order. Like, the drop is done. So it's either you want it, you got 23 hours. That's my guess. It's the end of it. It's the end. Should have made them Pegasus since Chipotle is known for runs. Do-do-dish. Do-do-dish.
Saying that you signing back with Nike.
This is true.
That's true. And you're gonna get your own signature shoe. That's true.
That's true, bro. No, hey,
Bro.
no, bro.
I'm so
Yes,
happy for you,
sir.
dog.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you want me to tell, but we had a conversation this summer.
Bro, the fact you picked up that phone call though,
Come on, dog.
bro, was so real,
Come
fam.
on, dog. Come
Like,
on, dog.
No, like, for real.
And we ain't gonna go to the details, but we were just talking about the Nike
Katie-
game.
Katie
and what
to
it
Detroit
means
next.
And, like how important
Katie's
that
going
is
to Detroit
for you to
next.
get your own shoe,
Bro,
and for you to have a legacy. Like, you know how big that is, bro.
bro.
A signature athlete at Nike, bro. I'm
I
happy
haven't
for
really,
you, bro.
like, grasped it yet. You know what I'm saying?
That's incredible. You got one of the coldest logos I've ever seen.
Appreciate that, bro.
I know you're gonna create some dope stuff. Make sure you hands on with all the designs, man. All that, like, this is fun, bro. It's fun once you really put your hands on it. I just got a text, matter of fact.
Katie's going to
Early on in my career, I was more so like, all right, just give me
going
a
to
shoe
Detroit.
and I would just put it on.
Yeah.
But as I got older, I really started to value from the ground up, the whole process, the advertising, all that, bro. It's a part of your legacy. That's who
Right.
you are. The shoe's gonna be on the ground forever when you're done playing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Daughter gonna be able to have her name on these shoes. So,
Facts.
man, that's what's up.
I don't got no words about it, bro. Still, like, I'm still like, man, it's crazy. It's a dream come true, bro. Like, that's dope.
Bro, they have, dude, how many people have signature shoes now at Nike? I think this has got to be the most I've seen. The most I've seen. This has got to be the most I've seen, right? What do they have? Who do they have, man? They have so many. Ross, check the Travis site. Everyone's coming in here for Travis site. Guy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Everyone's coming in here for Travis site. Travis site. Timer's up. It's probably... Dude, they're probably going to take the merch down in 23 hours. It's probably the end of the merch. Who's clickbaiting? Who's out there clickbaiting right now? Who's out there clickbaiting? Getting people's hopes up again. Who's out there clickbaiting? Oh my God. Restock tomorrow. Bro. 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 Bro, what are we doing? What are we doing right now? What are we doing? What are we doing, man? We're stirring the pot. I can't go through this again. I mean, it says sold out. It legit says sold out. You was ignoring? I was saying for a half hour. It legit says sold out, man. Wouldn't it, if it was a restock, wouldn't it say restock or just say, like, take it out, that it's not sold out? I was wondering why everybody just started piling in here. I mean, could it be a restock? I would be shocked. I would be shocked. I mean, do you want to camp out all day again? Do you all right, I want you to see, this is why it gets a bad rap. Get more subs, Ross. Milk it. Milk it. I mean, I'm live every day anyways, so it's like I am not going to, but I mean, though I have to now. I mean, every like dog, they're literally saying restock. All the blogs are saying restock. You're playing with fucking people too, though. Like, this is why people get fucking pissed. This is why people get pissed. No, like, again, no verified sources, no nothing. We're just going off of restock just because there's a timer. Like, this is why people get fucking pissed. Just saying. You know what I mean? Like, this is why people get so pissed off. Because there's like no verified source, nothing. It's just a timer, and then we run with it. And then if it doesn't happen, people get pissed. Doesn't Travis have a Discord? Yes. And there's nothing. There's 0 in the Travis Discord. There's literally no reason they wouldn't have sold all the stock on Saturday. That's what I was saying. I mean, that's... Oh, snap. Maybe they filtered out the bots. No way. You're not going to get it. Let's go. Bots are awake now. What? Another L. Hey, easy. Stay. Stay. second wave. Ross, I'm not saying there's a restock because I don't think there will be, but I did see pairs getting canceled on Twitter over the weekend. Yeah. Oh, listen, I mean, if it restocks, awesome. I mean, cool. We'll see. Part of me says probably not. I mean, anything's possible for sure. I mean, I'll start. I mean, I can, but like my gut says no. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, what's his face? Mohawk would say something. I mean, Rush, you got to have hope. I think Sneakerhead just posted. But, like, it's tough. I get it, dude. This has been, like, the biggest engagement thing. Like, you know, like, this is a big deal. I got a size 12, 7 a.m. PST restock. What time does the timer exactly end at? I have too many screens up. Noon? Uh, 7 a.m. PST, so 11 a.m. EST. I mean, I don't know, guys. I mean, anything's possible for sure. Because tonight will be the night, 11 a.m. EST. It will be hard either way. They reset the timer. They're going to drop the Air Mags at noon. First, I was to see a timer. Dude, they know what to do, bro. Like, talk about peak marketing. Talk about peak marketing, man. Like, just putting a timer. They have so many people talking right now. Right? Now, everyone's going back to the page, and we're staring at this shit all again for the next 24 hours. Talk about peak marketing. They don't have to do anything. Just put up a timer, and everyone's speculating. Right? Don't have to say anything. Don't have to do anything. They just put up a timer and look at it now. We run with it. We all run with it now. People are making videos. Like, dude, I can't wait to be spammed with like 30 different shorts of like everyone looking at the shoe and saying, could restock? I mean, but hey, listen, I get it. I mean, this shoe is huge, dude. This shoe's huge. This shoe is huge. Like, this shoe is massive. But odds are probably not, but hey, you never know. Jumpman Chris has made a YouTube video. They reset the timer to 24 hours. It was 13 hours. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a little bit. Pull the vest back out. Bring the vest back out. Well, I guess, like... I mean, here we go. I think it's a smart marketing game. Of course, noob. Look at this. Like, look what you did. You came in here. You started this. You started this, noob. You came in here and went crazy, and now look at it. Now this is everybody's talking about. Now I see why Fragment is in the thumbnail, JK. I know. Maybe I knew all the whole time. Maybe I knew. No. If it's only merch, it's going to hit the fan. I mean, there's no reason to, though. I mean, soon. Soon. They're not saying soon. They just give you a timer. So, I don't know. Hey, we'll see. We'll see. They're going to, I don't know. Blame yourself for getting your hope up. You know I missed on this. Everybody missed on it, noob. You're not the only one. Everybody in here. I think 97% of the people in the chat took an L. Nobody hit these, bro. We only had 20 people hit. Like, these were very tough to get. So, people are still trying, man. They go for 2 bands, bro. They go for a lot. You know? Like, these are no joke, man. These are one of the biggest shoes this year. One of the biggest shoes this year. One of the biggest shoes this year. Let me see. I think there are 2 reasons behind it. What? What do you think's the reason behind it, my friend? I mean, look at it, though. Like, the reason behind it is to drive more merch sales. It's always been to drive more merch sales. 100%. I mean, that's at the end of the day, we're all trying to drive more merch sales. Like, I still haven't bought my merch yet, right? It's 100% always to drive more merch sales, but we'll see. We'll be here, man. I'm gonna be live. I'll be live. I'll put it up on the thumbnail tomorrow. I'll be live. So it's not like I'm going anywhere. So come through tomorrow, hang out, and we'll see. We'll see what happens, bro. If you guys are new here, just join, hit that like button. Appreciate it. I don't know if, let me see. Michael, hopefully you didn't take too offense about our little discussion earlier. It was a good little debate. All good on my end. Hopefully it's all good on yours. Just a little debate. CPFM doing Skims collab now? Nuh-uh. Little squabble. Yeah, just a little debate. It's always good debate. No wrong answers. Everyone can have their own thing. I'm not the fucking, the be-all, and I think people get offense to that. Like, think, like, my word is not always correct. Like, as far as, like, I saw it as, like, not correct, but, like, the final say. I don't write the book. So, again, it's just a debate. It's not serious. Ross, wishful thinking, but hopefully this is a way for Travis to make amends with angry fans. Bro, Travis doesn't even know, bro. What angry fans? Travis is out in Dubai doing concerts. What angry fans? Nobody's, I mean, bro, people are, I think people are already over it. No one's angry. And anybody that says they're angry, dude, I'll see ya for the Shy Pink camp out next year. I mean, you got to understand, like, this is the chances. Like, it's not my fault that other, you know, sneaker pages are out there trying to give your hopes up. I tell you all the time, bro, this is like, these are very difficult to hit. I you know what I mean? I mentioned that, like, we'd be lucky to see 20 people hit in the chat. I told you. We're lucky to see 20 people hit. And we called it. It was like 23 people that got it. It's literally very, very hard. I'll tell you, bro, I'm not here trying to, like, deceive you or lie to you. Like, I think it hurts me in a way because I'm too brutally honest in a way sometimes. I always tell you straight up. I give it how it is. I tell you how I see it. I think they're going to make the Shy Pink a little bit more widely available, though. I do think they'll make the Shy Pinks a little bit more widely available. But after, listen, I told you, I started changing my opinion. I said there was 700, 100. I said they were going to be 700 because it was weeks ago, and I didn't really get a grasp of where everybody was, right? Like, it's been dead, it's been quiet. But once, like, things started to pick up and, like, it just started getting crazy. And then I started seeing, like, how, you know, resellers and all these people I know posting that, you know, Whorehead's posting he's going to have tons of pairs available. I knew it was going to be cooked. And then someone said Tokyo only got 100 pairs. Tokyo only got 100 pairs. And I was like, oh my God. I'm like, this is Fragment. This is where Tokyo, you know, the whole thing is from. Is like, there was no shoes at the pop-up. I was like, damn, this is literally going to be hard to get. So I kind of like just went off that. But I do think they'll make the Shy Pinks a little bit more widely available. There's 2 colors. One of them will probably end up being a little bit more widely available than the other. But I think they'll probably pump out, just like they did with the Canaries or the yellow ones. Yeah, the yellow ones. They'll make those a little bit widely available. Medium olives had 100K pairs. These frags were running on 40K. Yeah, so they tend to go like, some of them will be more limited than others, it looks like. That's just how it is. Some of them will be more widely available. Because even the Velvet Brown, we had a lot of hits on the Velvet Brown in here. A lot of dubs on Velvet Brown. So Velvet Brown did pretty good. Widely available, so instead of 20 dubs, we get 40 dubs. I mean, we'll see. Listen, I'll tell you this too. I don't think Chase B's shoe will be widely available either, guys. If you want the Jumpman Jack Chase B's, I think the Chase B's will be hard to get too. Chase B's first shoe, there's no way they're going to make them widely available. I could definitely see Chase B being super exclusive too. Especially since, like, they looked at the last Jumpman Jacks and seeing how they are very, like, people kind of disrespecting them and don't really want them. They probably looked at it and be like, okay, we'll cut back. Maybe it's the Chase B's. I mean, if it was Chase B, Chase B would be promoting it though. Like, if it's you're not gonna just shock drop it and post it without him like promoting it. Nah, he would be promoting the F out of it. Yeah, but not a lot of people F with the Jumpmans. 100% Janes. That's why I'm saying I could definitely see them pulling back a little bit. Bro, nobody knows who Chase B is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why, like, why make them widely available? So it's like, why, you know, only Travis fans really know who Chase B is. So you might as well kind of reel it back. People are selling Chase B's early for 400 already. Just shows it's not really sought after. Yeah, so it's probably going to be, it's probably just, you know, everybody's bringing up Skims. Ross, can you pull up Skims? Why you guys want to see Skims so much on my channel? Do you want me to review Skims for you? Where are you seeing Skims CPFM? Right here? All right, this one, Lisa. All right. We'll watch some Skim videos for you guys. Okay, guys? We'll watch some Skim videos. So they're doing a sweatsuit. Ladies, they got some PJs for you. PJs for the ladies. And a sweatshirt and hoodie. November 20th. So 3 days. It looks like some Skims. I don't know. If you guys want to wear, I don't know, turtle doves, a teddy bear, Ken Carson, WTF. If you want to, what's it say? Rap me. There you go, ladies. You can wear that for your man. Rap me. It's up to you. There you go. But soon. Soon. Everything's soon, bro. We're always soon. We stay soon, chat. We stay soon. We stay soon. Nobody messes with Jumpman Jacks as a whole, and literally no one knows who Chase B is. Yeah. And that's why I think they should make them a little bit less available, right? I don't think that's going to bother nobody, right? If they want to keep that shoe going, like, they got to tone it down a little bit, not release that many. But I mean, Chase B, I mean, dude's getting his first shoe. Like, that's still exciting for the guy. Like, you know, he's gonna probably promote it, do some pop-up maybe, possibly for it. I don't think he's just gonna drop them randomly on the site. But I don't think they resell it all. Yeah, but you know, Dre too. It's like a lot of these dudes are just hoping everything. I mean, people were grabbing voodoos like crazy. But yeah, I know. I agree. I don't think Chase B's will go for much money. I don't think so. Jumpman Jacks, people just don't mess with. Yeah. What are we looking at? We're looking at a timer. We're looking at a timer. Turkey subs, what up? Just bought the Voodoos from eBay for $160. That's not bad. $160. Soon. Soon. All right, we get it. It's soon. Are they supposed to drop again? I don't think so. But I mean, everybody's run with it. I mean, everybody's running with it. Everybody's running with it. Travis Scott Fragment restock may be coming November 18th. Oh, man. I don't know, man. This is going to be so funny. Top comment, bro, they need to stop it with us and move on. That was the biggest miss ever. Here we go. They messing with us? Not cool. Travis found 3 more pairs. Run it up. These accounts want engagement so bad. I mean, we'll see, dude. Again, but you know what? We got to be here, though. We'll be here because we got to wait and see. And you know damn well I'm going to put it on my on the thumbnail. I'll put it on the thumbnail. I'll milk it. Give me those nipples. We all milk. Milk. Call in sick. Call in sick. I mean, maybe they would put the stock they usually put on sneakers up for a second drop on his website. But then again, I don't know. Why wouldn't they just do it all at once? Like, you would think they would do it all at once, right? They would just do it at once and be done with it, right? Especially when you have thousands of people, right? Like, I'll be honest, I've never seen a Travis restock on the website. I've never. I've been doing this for years. We chat, right? We've never seen this. I don't think they've ever done a restock. Unless I'm wrong. I don't think so. I don't think they've ever done a restock on a Travis Scott website. This would be the first time if they ever did it. Not since I've been in the game, yeah. This chat is sad and pathetic. It's over. What's wrong, Satanic? What's wrong? Why is the chat sad and pathetic? What's wrong? Why are you upset? What happened? Let me see your chat. Let me see. Did someone time you out? The engagement farm is so sad. This timer is just for when the site closing and the merch is being taken down. I know, but like, bro, like, there's nothing you could do. Insane. I know. I know. I know, but like, listen, it most likely is. But what can you do, bro? This is sneakers in a nutshell, my friend. This is sneakers in a nutshell. Like, what can you do, bro? I would tell you, like, 70% of all this shit is clickbait. It all is clickbait, man. Do you really think anybody really knows anything nowadays? They all just go off of back-end checkers. You know, he said, she said stuff. Like, I mean, like, dude, like, that's the game, bro. And like, you know, and that's what gets views. That's what gets clicks. You know, it's either you do it or you don't, or you know, you get cooked. 100%. Pokemon Center has a promo card offer. What? Draw 2025 US at checkout. What's something cheap that we can get? I'm getting the socks. Should I get Eevee socks? What should we get? We got to get the promo. We got to get the promo. What socks should we get? The Umbreon socks? The Eevee socks? What socks should we get? Flareon? I think we got to go Umbreon. Black socks, though. That's crazy. Get the playmat. Do a plush. I get all... Yeah, but socks are only $14. I think we got to get the socks. Don't forget, they plush the lies. Umbreon. Are they really restocking? I doubt it. What is the, You won't wear them? Oh, I'll wear them, brother. I'll wear them. Okay, draw 2025 at US. Do I get all three? Get one of the three. Oh, that Pikachu would go crazy. Draw 2025 US. How do you get the card? How do you get the card? Where do you put it? Where do you put it? At checkout. Just order. There is no way to put the code in. Do you have to add more? Oh, to qualify for free shipping and add more to your cart. What? Click below item cart. Click enjoy Pokemon at checkout. Where do you see that? Oh, enjoy Pokemon at checkout. Thank you. Thank you. Click enjoy Pokemon at checkout. Yeah, draw 2025 US. Thank you. There we go. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, I thought that was just a regular button. Thank you, bro. There we go. All right, let's see what card we get. You also do get all 3 cards. It's a set of 3. Oh, okay. Oh, 1 set of 3. Okay. Thank you. All right, whatever. We get it. Chat are the real Pokemon Live coppers. Well, I appreciate chat. Chat W chat. W chat. All right. So I guess we'll wait around. We'll be live. I guess I'll stay live till tomorrow. So what do you want to do for the next 24 hours? Argue about done stuff. Order Papa John's. Shout out to Papa John's, bro. Papa John's hooked it up, bro. W Papa John's, man. Papa John's got back to me. Hooked it up. They felt sorry for me. It was my only W, bro. Someone used it already. But shout out to Papa John's for the free pizza. Shout out to Papa John's for the free pizza, buddy. W Pizza. W Pizza. You took an L in the Papa John's? Nah, they hooked it up. They probably saw the blue check. I got lucky. My only W. Ross, what's the Pokemon discount code? No discount code. Just draw 2025 US. It's not a discount code. It just gives you free cards. Dog, they really going crazy on these popcorn buckets, bro. The Banshee popcorn collectible. It's a must. I have a feeling Avatar is going to suck. JD just did a full restock of Chicago Lows. No way. No way. Go, 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 go. Go, chat. Chat, go. Go, go. Full restock. Full restock. Go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Full restock. Full restock, go. Full restock. Hey, Ross, sorry, do you know anything about the Shadow 10s releasing this week? Soon. They're releasing soon. Bro. Oh, my Lord. Are they going to sell out? Are they selling out? No, not yet. Damn, they got full pairs at DTLR too. DTLR's got all full-size run. DTLR's got a full-size run, bro. Oh my Lord. Bro, remember when people are saying, oh my God. Dude, remember the fights we had when we said, could the Chicago low sit? Everybody was fighting. This is nuts. I still got them. I still got a pair, but it's crazy that nobody wants these. Isn't it nuts? Nobody wants these. Yeah, I'm still happy I got a pair, but like, isn't it shocked that like, no, like, dude. And look, just look at all the craziness with Travis's. And then how like this, like, dude, it's terrible. It's so bad. It's so bad, bro. People don't care about, people don't care about shoes no more, only money. I mean, yeah, I mean, the Travis's for sure. But holy shit, bro. People just want hype, dog. People just want hype. It's insane, bro. High stock equals low demand. Simple. It's a pathetic it's a perfect example of how pathetic the masses are. Bro, the game has changed so much. Like, I'm sorry, dude. The game has changed, dude. The game has changed, man. Bro, this new generation of sneakerheads are just not messing with it. They're not. They're not. This new generation, they're not even sneakerheads. This new generation is just not messing with Jordans like that. Only hype sells. I agree. They just not messing with it, bro. They're just not messing with these. Black Cats will sit. I mean, remember when I called it weeks ago. I called it weeks ago that I think Black Cats are going to sit. And people got upset. But, like, dude, it's crazy right now, man. I think people just don't want to, like, believe. The collectors are not messing with them. I see what you did there. Bro, are they worth it if you have lost and founds? I mean, it's up to you, bro. Ross, read my last comment. They send me on a lap. What was it? I can't find your comment. Comment it again. Bro, Black Cats are double the amount of stock these are. Just putting that out there. Black Cats are going to be double the amount of stock. Double the amount of stock. I think, Ross, you said if the Black Cats don't sell out, you'll shut down your channel. I did not say that. Ross, I wear Jordans at sports events and cookouts, but if I'm moving in the streets, it's Asics and New Balances. I think a lot of people are probably the same way, Janes. I think a lot of people are probably the same way. I think like drops like Travis's that I think give people I don't know. It's like a little bit of false hope in a way, because like you see all these people going crazy for sneakers, but then you like wonder like, where are they on other releases? Like they just disappear. Do you know? Like everybody would be like, "Oh, the sneakers are back. Look how people," and then they just disappear, bro. It's like a false hope. You know? Like they just fly by. You can't rely on those people. They come by, they come like once a year, twice a year to cop shoes and then they're gone. You know? It's like, why aren't people like staying in it longer? I don't know. They haven't figured it out. Cause like, bro, like Saturday was insane. Saturday was insane, man. There was thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people, you know, watching all these streamers trying to get these shoes, and they're all gone. They're all gone. They could care less now. The shoe is done. They could care less. Absolutely could care less now. Like, what's the difference? Why can't you get people to be interested in other shoes? Like they have to be watching and seeing like this is the shit. Like this is what you need to do. I don't know. They come out to resell, maybe. Bro, I think none of the streamers got hands on Travis's when they were live. Possibly. Even if they did, it's yeah. What's the word on the timer? I have no idea. I have no idea. People cry about not being able to get the shoes, then Nike floods the market and they sit. I think it's because people want what they can't have, so hype will always drive the market. Couldn't have said it any better. 100%. 100%. I mean, this hobby is all about like having something that like you don't have. Like it's always like it's a status thing. I've always believed shoes is like a form of a status in my eyes. You know? Like we can all just buy K-Swiss, right? But what's wrong with K-Swiss? K-Swiss makes nice shoes. But K-Swiss has a reputation of being like, you know, just like whack or, you know, whatever. You guys have an opinion on K-Swiss. But shoes are always a status, man. If you have the hottest, rarest, expensive shoes, you were always deemed as cool. You were cool. Even in high school, middle school, if you had these shoes, you were cool. It's a status symbol. It's always been a status symbol in my eyes. It's reworded and now it's called bricks and all this stuff, but I've always thought shoes were like a status symbol. Or that's how people treated it as. I think most people treated it as a status symbol. You got K-Swiss, you a bum. You got Travis, you got money. Or you just like, you're the cool kid. Bro, this dude's watching the timer like there's no tomorrow. That's why you got so many shoes, Ross, to show us how cool you are. I know. Bro, what do you mean they cleared the timer? The timer is still here, bro. It's your internet. A flex maybe for high school, LOL, but because you realize that anyone can cop it for resale if they really want it, since 90% pairs are under 500. What do you mean for high school, bro? There's so many grown men that are like that weird. I mean, that's anything, bro. There's tons of grown men that are looking for validation from other men. Are you serious? I don't think that ever leaves. I don't think that ever leaves. Maybe some people have move on, right? I feel like there's definitely some people. But I feel like in this hobby, a lot of people are looking for validation. I'm saying, how is flexing 1K shoes a flex? 1K is not a lot of money. For a shoe, yeah, for a shoe, it absolutely is. I mean, dude, what do you expect people to walk around with $10,000 shoes? Paper, paper, here we go. Paper's gonna agree with that. Not only shoes, yeah, like nobody's comparing. 1K is a lot for shoes, man. It's sneakers. It's sneakers. We're not talking about Rolexes. We're not talking about houses, cars, jewelry. 1K is a lot for a pair of shoes, man. It is. It is. Ross, any idea when your Mars yard's coming in? Trying to time when I should buy them in the secondary market. They haven't said anything yet. I'll keep you posted. They just said 2026. If no one cared about the shoes, there would have not been a boom during COVID. Everyone cared, and even if they don't care now, they would have been educated. Okay, yeah, I believe that. But 1K is not a flex. You don't see someone wearing 1K shoes and think, wow, he's made it in life. Yeah, but that's what you think, John. That's what you think when you see that person wearing it. But how does that person feel when they wearing $1,000 pair of shoes, right? They might have a different perception of themselves. You personally, yeah. That's like you looking at somebody like, yeah, bro, what's the big deal? But like that person in that time has a different perception of themselves. It's a shoe game flex, not a life-changing flex. Oh yeah, there's different levels of flexing. Right? Buying a house is a flex. Right? Doesn't matter how big that house is or whatever. That's a flex. That's buying cars or whatever car your first, that's a flex too. Like those are big boy purchases, but yeah, for a sneakerhead, I agree with what you're saying, John, in a way. Like you're looking at it from a different perspective though. Like of course, I see like you're probably looking at 1,000 is not a lot, but yeah, you got to look at it from the shoe itself. $1,000 for a shoe is very expensive, but yeah, I agree that most people probably look at it and not gonna see like, oh, this person's, made it in life. Like, no. Ross is breaking down the rules of regulations of flex. I don't know. Now I'm sure someone's gonna. Oh, you have no idea what you're talking about. Who listens to this bozo? He's got emotions of a woman. Can't wait. Can't believe that someone said that today. He's emotional. Most people won't even know that she was 1K anyways. That is true. Most people don't even know. Your grandma would be like, "Oh my God, those are so sharp. You look so handsome. Those are nice. Those are so sharp. Very sharp. I love that they're white. You look so handsome." Hey, Ross, what happened to these Travis Lowe's? Did they ever send out W's? Yeah, we had about 23 hits here. 23 hits in Discord. They're playing with us. First inning, right finalist. Noob is on it, bro. Noob is watching this timer like a hawk. He's analyzing this timer. He's got it. He's clocking it right now with his little timer sheet. Nope, it's off. It's not accurate. It's off by a second. Detective Noob. Noob is gonna implode when it goes into the negatives. Noob. Remember when that used to be like a harsh word to call people in the gaming space? Oh, you're such a noob. You're such a noob. Back in the Halo days, you're such a noob. You don't even play. You're such a noob. You think you're such a noob. The noob tuber. It's definitely a millennial word. Definitely a millennial word. I haven't heard someone call anybody a noob in a while. Bring noob back. Now it's cooked, yeah. Halo 3 ODST, I know. First time they had Horde, or whatever it was. First time they ever had Horde in Halo. I was a YouTuber in COD with a grenade launcher and attachment. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, you sack of shit. That was you, the noob tube? That would be. I hated those people. Fucking. Yeah, they were soft guys in the back. Just firing off freaking noob tubes. Oh my God. Yeah, Modern Warfare 2, noob tube. Oh my God. I used to hate that. Nothing worse than you die, you respawn, you die, you respawn, and then you just died fucking from a noob tube. Just keep dying from noob tubes on Shipment. No, was it Shipment? Shipment or what's the other one? Rust. Shipment or Rust. So many noob tubes. Shipment and Rust. Freaking noob tubes. Classic maps. Love those, man. Brings back memories. How many hours I used to spawn. How many hours I used to farm on Shipment and Rust to get my double XP. On double XP weekends, cancel all my plans. I'm playing COD all weekend. It's double XP. Gotta grind for camos. Grind for camos that served no value. I hate the grenade throw or the knife. Yeah, dude, just throw it. People just chucking knives into the sky and it just hits you from across the map. Bro. Literally. chucking knives from across the map, and all of a sudden you just spawn, and you're just like, what the hell? How the hell did I die? It was for clout, Ross, yeah. Just for me to kill you and pick your gun up, and then I have it. I'm surprised they never did like camos where you can buy, sell, and trade. Like NFT, like you know what I mean? Create like that shit on the game. I'm surprised they never did like a marketplace like Counter-Strike. All right, Noob, I'm gonna need you to stay here. I'm going to leave the restaurant for the day, all right? I want you to stay here. We're going to shut the lights off. I need you to stay here and watch the timer. Okay? Can you do that for us? Okay, Noob? Noob, stay in the restaurant. Watch the timer. And I want you to alert us if you see any changes. All right? We're going to go. We're going to head out. We're going to call it a day here. All right? Someone needs to stay behind. We're going to shut the lights off because we don't want to waste electricity and we don't want to pay up the bills. We've got to cut back a little bit. But yeah, stay behind. Watch the timer. Let us know if you see anything different, okay? Alert us. All right, we'll appreciate you, Noob. But, all right, that's going to do it for me on this Monday. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. Hit that like button if you haven't done so just yet. Helps out with the algorithm. It'll be greatly appreciated. I'll be back again tonight. I'll see some of you guys at the night show. Oh, at the night show. So I'll see some of you guys tonight. If not, we'll be back to run it again tomorrow. This week overall, I guess this is the excitement, is the timer. I guess that's the biggest thing happening this week is a timer. So we'll see what happens. All right? You guys have a wonderful Monday. Don't work too hard. I will see you guys later, okay? I'm out. Peace. See you guys. Later.
Welcome to Roszko's Chicken and W. I'd like to make a formal announcement that we're taking the franchise worldwide. We're looking for employees, line cooks, and general manager. Tired of some chubby cheek little Timmy or these barders taking all the pairs? Click the join button down below because I guarantee you're gonna get more W's. You're not just gonna get your name on a shiny plaque behind the booth at the restaurant. No. You're gonna get access to the new Roszko's Chicken and W's Discord group. Early access to new merch, members only live streams. Click join down below. And I like to say, welcome to Roszko's Chicken and W.